Testing, 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 testing.
Hi, Connie. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Your Honor.
Are we ready to go on the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great, thanks. Good morning. Today is Friday, January 31st, 2025. It's about 10 a.m. My name is Christine Burke. I'm a public utility law judge with the Maryland Public Service Commission. We're here today for a pre-hearing conference in case number 9759, which is captioned case Chaberton Solar Pahar LLC's application for a certificate of public convenience and necessity to construct a 3-megawatt solar photovoltaic generating facility in Caroline County, Maryland. Can I start with the appearances of counsel, beginning with the applicant, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Andy Flavin with the law firm Troutman Pepper, and I represent Chaberton Solar Pahar LLC.
Morning. For PPRP.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sandra McLemore on behalf of the Power Plant Research Program.
Good morning. For the Office of People's Counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brock Miller on behalf of the Office of People's Counsel.
Good morning. And for staff.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Jennifer Purvis, Assistant Staff Counsel, appearing on behalf of staff.
Good morning. And Mr. Hammock.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jesse Hammock on behalf of the Commissioners of Caroline County.
Good morning.
Your Honor, staff wonders if we could mention just one item before we get started. It has come to our attention that although the date on the notice of the pre-hearing conference that was published is correct, in this case, the day of the week listed next to it was not correct. So we just wanted to make sure you were aware of that.
And Your Honor, if I may, Chaberton acknowledges that minor error that was limited to attachment 3 of Chaberton's the proof of publication that we filed, which was specific to Chaberton's website. The notice that was posted there, we did post notice 3 times in the Caroline County Times Record in the newspaper with the correct day listed, and then also on Facebook and Twitter as well with the correct day listed. So this one minor error was limited to the posting on the applicant's website, and it says January 31st, but instead of Friday, January 31st, it says Tuesday, January 31st.
Does any party have any objection to going forward today?
No objections, Your Honor.
PPRP has no
No.
objections, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for pointing that out. And with regard to the certificates of publication, noting the error, Mr. Flavin, do you wish to enter that into the record?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay, and that's mail log number 315254 with attachments 1 through 3 that were filed yesterday, January 30th, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That will be marked and entered into the record as applicant's exhibit 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll note that Caroline County filed a petition to intervene on November 27th, 2024 under mail log 313892. Does any party wish to be heard with regard to the petition to intervene?
No, Your Honor, not from Chaberton's perspective.
No, Your Honor, not on behalf of PPRP.
Staff has nothing to add.
OPC?
OPC.
The petition to intervene is granted. Caroline County is party to the matter. The next item to address would be Caroline County's letter that was sent December 2nd, 2024, alleging that the applicant has not met certain pre-application filing requirements under COMAR 2079-0105. and 20790301. I've noted that the parties were directed to file responses, and those have been filed. Does the county wish to address anything that the parties filed in response?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I mean, the point of the filing, obviously, the court ordered us to respond as to whether or not there was adherence to the COMAR provisions. We don't believe the COMAR provisions were adhered to. We pointed that out. I did speak with PPRP counsel, Mr. Flavin, earlier in the week regarding the scheduling order, and we made some modifications to that to allow for additional time for discovery to address some of those shortcomings. But I mean, it is what it is. We don't believe they adhere to the COMAR requirements, and the court can consider that for what it's worth now and in the future.
Okay. All right. Well, I have reviewed everybody's filings and considered the county's position. I do disagree with the county's position and find that the applicant has substantially complied with the pre-application requirements. I also did review the schedule that was submitted. Ms. McLemore, would you mind, for the record, just running through those dates that were agreed upon?
No, Your Honor, happy to. The first date we have on the schedule is the pre-hearing conferences, which is today, January 31st, 2025. Then the applicant direct testimony and decommissioning plan, February 13, 2025. The first public hearing, which is virtual, the week of February 17th, 25, except for 2/17/25. The applicant's final site plan and decommissioning plan that will be addressed in direct testimony of other parties on April 30th, 25. That should be filed by April 30, 2025. The PPRP staff, OPC, and county direct testimony to be filed on May 30, 2025. The second public hearing in person the week of June 9th, except for Monday and Tuesday. The settlement status update on June 17, 2025. Evidentiary hearing if the settlement is uncontested, June 24, 2025. Rebuttal or reply testimony if contested, 6/24/25. The cert rebuttal testimony if contested, July 8, 2025. The evidentiary hearing if contested, July 22nd, 2025. Initial briefs if contested, August 12th, 2025. And then the reply testimony if contested, August 26, 2025.
Okay. The parties have all agreed upon these dates or are available for the dates that were submitted. Correct.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, one thing I just, as we were going through this here, it just occurred to me, and I apologize. Again, like I said, it just occurred to me, so I haven't had a chance to talk with everyone else. And these dates are all fine, to be clear. With Chaberton, we have no issues or concerns. Just wanted to note for Your Honor's consideration that for the virtual public comment hearing for the week of February 17th, to the extent that we need to provide 4 weeks of newspaper publication, that doesn't look like that would be possible at this point. So I apologize for not catching that sooner. But if that's something that we need to address, then we might need to move that virtual public comment hearing date a little bit further out.
I would agree. Are there dates that anyone's not available? I'm going to go to the first week of March the 3rd. It would be probably the 4th in the evening.
Your Honor, if I may, I believe the commissioner, the one directive I did get from Caroline County Commissioners is that they typically meet on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And I don't believe they've set the schedule for that Tuesday yet. So if we can avoid, I don't want to be a stick in the spokes, but if we can avoid Tuesdays, I think that would be very helpful.
Okay. Is the 3rd? Would that be a better date?
I'm fine with the 3rd, Your Honor.
It's Monday, the 3rd.
would work for staff, Your Honor.
Works for
And I think-
OPC, Your Honor.
Okay, and that should provide enough time for 4 weeks' notice. With respect to the discovery guidelines that were submitted, for data requests submitted prior to May the 30th, which would be direct testimony of staff, PPRP, OPC, and the county to be due within 10 days, objections served within 5 days. After May the 30th, responses to data requests will be due within 7 days, with objections served within 4 days, I believe. That was what the parties agreed upon. And the last one, I think, was after filing of rebuttal. Responses to discovery requests shall be due within 5 days of receipt, with objections served within 3 business days of discovery. After filing of surrebuttal, responses to discovery requests due within 3 business days of the request, with objections served within one business day of the discovery request. Those are acceptable to the parties.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are there any other issues that we haven't addressed today?
I don't believe
No,
so.
Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you for submitting the schedule ahead of time. And we can go off the record. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.